Good morning, it's Angus Mellish with Vesey's Seeds out in the Vesey's field trials. This morning I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk to you a little bit about kale and why it should be in your home garden, and a little bit about the different varieties and types that we have growing here. Kale has become really popular in the last couple of years for a number of reasons. One, it's rich in vitamins and minerals. It's got really nice dark green color. Kale chips are very popular as a way to get kids to eat greens, and adults love them too. Compared to the other members of the cabbage family, it gets much fewer pests. Typically, cabbage worms are not a problem on it. It bears over a very long period of time. You can harvest leaves off the bottom and the top will continue to grow. It bears from spring all the way into fall, and if somewhat protected, kale can be harvested well into the winter. I myself have harvested kale in my home garden in December. The two sort of standard curled types that we have here are Winter Boar, and this is Rip Boar Organic. These two varieties are very similar, except for one's available certified organic and the other is available as conventional seed. Rip Boar has very nice tightly curled leaves, and like I say, these varieties can be harvested. What you would typically do would be harvest the bottom leaves, leaving the top leaves to continue to grow. This way the home gardener will be able to harvest off of this over a period of months, continually taking the bottom leaves off and letting the top to regrow. When you're doing that, you want to make sure you keep the fertility up on these, because anytime you're taking these leaves away, you're taking nutrients away from the plant. So as long as the plant is kept well fed, I've seen them grow as high as 4 feet, continually putting new leaves on the top while the larger leaves are harvested off the bottom. This is another type of kale. These are what's called some people call them elastanato, some people call them dinosaur kale, Nero di Toscano, but these are black Tuscan types. The variety that we have here at Vesey's is Black Magic. It's an improvement over the older varieties. It's more uniform and vigorous. And these types can be used in the same way that any other kale can. Beautiful, attractive, dark green leaves. This here is Red Boar. Red Boar is like the standard frilled kale type, except for it has a red color. Right now it's August, so we really just see these red veins, but in a couple of weeks, once the days get shorter and we start to get some cool nights, all this will turn a deep burgundy red. Makes a beautiful garnish or as an ornamental plant. With all the attention that's been on kale recently, I just thought I'd take a minute and talk a little bit about collards. This variety here is Flash that we carry. Collards are green in the cabbage family, similar to kale, but during the warmer summer months, collards are much more productive. You get these great big giant leaves that are really nice and tender. So through the summer months, I would encourage people to try growing collards along with their kale. Very productive. Can be done the same way as kale. You can pick a few leaves off the bottom, letting the center grow out. And the texture is much more tender than kale. So thank you for joining us here today and learning a little bit about the different types of kale, both shapes and sizes and colors, and why this is a great addition to your home garden.